I'm about to expose the biggest lie about power, and once you see it, you'll realize why most people will never have it. You think powerful people are the loudest, richest, most dominant ones in the room? Wrong. Dead wrong. Those are just performers. Real power? It's invisible, and it works the opposite of what you've been taught. Power isn't something you show off. It's something you carry, quietly, subtly. It's not about controlling others. It's about mastering yourself so deeply that others can't help but respond to your energy. And when you understand how power truly works, you stop chasing it. You become it. Let's break it down. Part 1. Perception. The real currency of power. Power begins in the mind of others, not in yours. Most people think power means being in control, but real power starts with perception. It's how others see you that determines how they treat you. Imagine this. Two people walk into a meeting. One moves fast, talks louder than everyone else, interrupts and laughs at their own jokes. The other walks in calm, composed, says less, but everything they say lands like a stone in water. Guess which one people end up listening to? Power isn't volume, it's gravity. People are drawn to those who seem like they don't need approval. You don't chase the spotlight, it naturally adjusts to you. And that's the secret most people miss. The moment you try to prove your power, you've already lost it. So your job isn't to convince others you're powerful. It's to carry yourself in a way that makes them believe it without you saying a word. That's perception, the first and most subtle form of power. Part 2. Control. The power of restraint. Let's be honest. Most people think power means dominance, the ability to control situations, people, outcomes. But real control? It's restraint. The person who can walk away from a fight they could easily win, that's power. The one who keeps their cool when someone's trying to provoke them, that's power. Ever seen someone stay quiet in an argument and somehow win? That's because silence often says more than words ever could. Power isn't reacting, it's choosing when to respond. Because the second you react emotionally, you've handed over control. You'll notice truly powerful people are never rushed. They pause before speaking. They think before acting. That pause is a weapon. It forces everyone else to slow down and match their rhythm. The world moves fast, but power moves slowly. And when you master restraint, you stop playing by other people's tempo and make them play by yours. Part 3. Emotion. Using your feelings as a tool. This one's big and misunderstood. Weak people think emotions are something to avoid. Powerful people know emotions are something to use. The key isn't suppressing what you feel, it's directing it. When you're angry, you don't explode. You study it. When you're hurt, you don't retreat. You analyze it. You turn your emotions into data, not drama. Imagine someone insults you in public. Most people would flare up instantly, defending themselves. But if you've mastered your emotions, you simply observe, calm, unbothered. You see what's really happening. A test, a projection, a sign of weakness from them, not you. That calm doesn't mean you're passive. It means you're powerful enough to stay centered when others are trying to shake your foundation. And that's emotional power. Being so grounded that nobody else's storm can touch your peace. Part 4. Silence. The hidden language of power. Silence is uncomfortable for most people, but for the powerful, it's home. In silence, you read the room. You notice what people aren't saying. You spot insecurity, fear, and lies before words even form. Imagine this. You're in a meeting, and someone asks a loaded question. Everyone rushes to answer, except you. You stay quiet, just watching. 5 seconds pass. 10 seconds. The air thickens. Then you speak slowly, deliberately. Suddenly, every word you say hits harder. That's because silence creates weight. It builds tension that only your voice can break. Power isn't about having the last word. It's about knowing you could, and still choosing not to. When you understand silence, you realize that attention is a currency, and you decide when to spend it. Part 5. Presence. The aura they can't define. Here's where everything comes together. Real power isn't just what you say or how you act. It's the energy people feel when you walk into a room. Some call it confidence, some call it charisma. But it's deeper than that. It's presence, that quiet, grounded awareness that says, I'm not here to impress anyone. I'm just here. Think of the people who draw attention without even trying. They don't talk much, they don't overshare, they don't chase approval. They're centered, and that makes everyone else uncertain, curious. Presence is built from everything we've talked about: restraint, perception, control, emotional balance. It's the combination that turns a person into a mystery, and mystery always equals power. You don't have to dominate others to have a presence. You just have to stop abandoning yourself in their approval. Because when you truly belong to yourself, people feel it. And that's power you can't fake. Part 6, detachment, the final form of power. This is where most people fail. Because the ultimate form of power isn't control, it's freedom. The ability to walk away, not needed, to not chase, to know that whatever happens, you'll adapt and still be fine. That's terrifying to people who rely on others for their identity. Imagine you lose a job, a relationship, or status, and instead of panicking, you stay calm. You know your value doesn't disappear with your circumstances. That's detachment. It's not apathy, it's awareness. You see through illusions. You recognize that everything temporary, success, failure, praise, criticism, all fade. And when you stop clinging to them, you stop being controlled by them. That's why the most powerful people in the world seem unbothered. They've already accepted the truth. Nothing lasts forever, and that's okay. Because when you no longer need to hold on, you finally have room to rise up. Power isn't what you show, it's what you withhold. It's in your silence, your calm, your ability to walk away, and your refusal to explain yourself to those who will never understand. So if this resonated with you, drop your thoughts below. Because the more people understand what real power looks like, the harder it becomes for fake power to survive. Remember, you don't need to chase it, you just need to own it. Did these insights bring more clarity into your life? Let me know in the comments section below. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And do not forget to turn on the notification button so you know you should set aside some time for a new video.